Welcome, kings and queens, and welcome to Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for tuning in on this afternoon. By the time you receive this will be like a midweek reading. See what's going on in the atmosphere, see what's going on with you guys. If you're tuning in for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For those of you that are current subscribers, thank you. Thank you. And thank you again for your love and support always, okay? Please don't forget to comment in the comment box. I read all of them and I will respond. So thank you so much for being here today. So before we get into the reading, I feel like a lot of you may be feeling as though, how should I say, maybe that people are trying to figure you out. They're trying to see if the growth that you say that you have embarked upon, the journeys that lead you towards healing. I feel like some of you may be getting tested by people maybe in your social circle, in your family, at your job. They're expecting for you to react the same way maybe you did last year, the year before. And they're really trying to like press buttons to see if you really have grown in certain areas. And I say to that is just continue to protect your energy. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. You don't need to be validated about a damn thing. Just continue to do you. See, people get it twisted when you say that you have grown. They're thinking that that means that you're going to become docile. They're thinking that, oh, you've calmed down, so that means that I shouldn't expect for you to get me right, if you know what I'm saying. But little do they know, we can be spiritual, we can be grown, and we can be healed and still get you right. Ashe. Okay. So anyway, that's just something that just came up in my spirit today. I feel like people that when they try to see you evolve, it's almost like that crab like mentality. No, they want you to react, behave, think, perceive, rationalize, just like you all used to do. Okay, hence why some of you are friends in the first place, because you did have those like-minded thoughts. But I feel like spirit is calling for us, the universe is calling for us to now search out for our soul tribe so that we can be around people that complement our growth and where we are trying to go, trying to or being the person that we want to be, to put it simply. Okay, so if that's you, just know that your guides are totally aware. Your angels, your ancestors are totally aware, and all you have to do, keep sending those individuals love and light. Don't feel like you have to go above and beyond to prove anything to anyone, and you keep living your best damn life. Okay? So abundance, spirit guide angels. I wasn't really ready, but I'm gonna just bring attention to the buffalo. Spirit guide angels, ancestors, and divine. Thank you so much for this reading, your love, support, your guidance, your health, your wellness. Thank you for windfall. Thank you for our family, friends. Thank you for our security, our protection. Thank you for all the things that help us thrive in the best way on this earth plane and this life and every life thereafter. Thank you so much, Ashe. So the buffalo came out. The buffalo deals with resources. I wanted to give honor to the ancestors and to the angels and guides and all the heavenly beings that are here to help me push this reading out and to deliver whatever messages need to be delivered. But the buffalo came out and it said abundance. And again, abundance is abundance in all forms. Okay, we want abundance in all forms because that is truly what it is that we're needing. We're needing those resources so that we can continue to embark upon our soul journey and our path. Okay, going back to, I swear, Diamond only acts like this when I start. Anyway, going back to finding your soul tribe and your community that you thrive with. Today, I met an awesome sister, beautiful sister. She was so beautiful and radiant, and her aura was just popping, and we were just passing each other in the break room today. My suite is in like a bigger building, like an office building, so to speak. And so different people have different businesses in that within that building. So anyway, I was just passing her. She was admiring something about I think she was admiring my crystal, and I was admiring her hair. It was purple, my favorite color. And we just started talking, and it turns out that we know some of the same people. So we just talked, and it was so natural, and it was so flowing. It was like effortlessly flowing. It was effortless. And so that just, we would started talking about just our journey and some of the encounters we've had, some things that seemed as though they would be odd and bizarre. But as spirit would have it, it turned out to be a beautiful conversation, a beautiful union. And we had mentioned about finding our soul tribe, like getting together in a sisterhood or brotherhood or just a tribe in general in love, and being able to share what we're going through in our spiritual journey, share things that we can do to enhance ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just iron and sharpen iron, okay? As Bible would say, iron and sharpen iron, as one man sharpens the countenance of his friend. I just like quoting certain things because they're simplistic and they're relevant to what I'm talking about. So anyway, it was just a beautiful union, okay? But anyway, without further ado, we've already given thanks, honor, and respect to the heavenly beings. So we're going to draw. Wow. Okay, tell me how you really feel. So we have two cards here. We have Monkey, the ingenuity, okay, it's calling for, and we also have the Pelican, talking about forgiveness. So let's start with the Monkey. It says the situation calls for adaptability and innovation. Okay, for some of you, you're embarking on something that maybe not be new, but you're trying to put your own twist on it. You're trying to be very unique. You're trying to be stand out amongst the rest, and that's what the monkey is all about. The monkey is very flexible. The monkey is very smart. And they find new ways to get things going, to get things popping. And so, if it be you, then this is your urge or your encouragement just to continue to find the new paths and the things that's already been done. It doesn't mean that you have to make the situation worse. It doesn't mean that you have to recreate the wheel, reinvent the wheel, so to speak. No, but I feel like some of you are embarking on something that you want to just put your own unique spin on it. You want to put your own ashe on it, if you will, and you just want to do things a tad bit different. And there's nothing wrong with that. I read a meme a while ago that says, instead of waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel, I said, what did it say? Instead of waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel, I set that bitch on fire myself. Pardon my French if y'all get offended. But y'all get where I'm coming from. Don't always wait for someone to do it first. Ooh, that brings me to my next point. I know people, I know people that you'll present something to, but it's almost like they want you to do it first. So in case you fail, they've just dodged the bullet, so to speak. And people are all out there like that. But let me tell you something, kings and queens. Don't be afraid to do it first. Don't be afraid. If you have the inclination, if you have the validation, if you have the push from the spirit, if you have the resources, then whatever it is, as daring as it might be, yes, take stock, count the costs, look at the pros and cons, okay? Look at the details. However, if everything is aligning for you to push play, then do so. And let the naysayers sit back there and wish they had done it first. Okay? That's for some of you. Adaptability. Don't be afraid to I ain't gonna say fail, but don't be afraid to be challenged. Okay. A lot of us get really, really offended when someone asks us about our plan. It's okay. It's not for challenge's sake. It's just to ask you about your plan. Okay. And it's a challenge to us because, and I'm gonna say us because there is no message that goes over me before it gets to you guys. But the challenge is we have to make sure that we're sure for ourselves before we can present other things to other people, because people are going to ask questions, kings and queens. They're going to, whether they're asking questions because they legitimately want to know, or they're asking questions to troubleshoot you. And let me say this, we have to realize that when we're on this journey, that there is no free chicken. Everybody is going to be challenged in some way. Some of you will be challenged by your family, some will be challenged by your friends, some of you will challenge yourself, and spirit will also create opportunities so that we can grow, and that presents itself in challenges. So don't be afraid to go against the grain a little bit, is what I'm saying. Okay, and be adaptive. The innovation is finding the niche or niche, however you want to say it. Find it. Find it. Because I'm telling you, the thing that you find in the midst of something that's already been created and created again is going to be your own. That's something you can put your initials on, your copyright. Okay? Pelican is for forgiveness. It says, let go of judgments. This goes back to what I was saying about being challenged. Okay. Sometimes we have a issue with, how should I say? We have an issue with being judged. We really do. I think everybody does. No matter who the hell you say you are, everybody has an issue being judged. Nobody wants to be looked at in a negative light. Okay. Where the challenge is you have to measure your truth against the truth of the person or whoever or who they are. Measure your truth against theirs. At the end of the day, your truth is what matters to you. Your truth is what you lay down and wake up with. And because I'm saying this, for unforgiveness in some of us will begin to develop because we feel like that person is trying to harm us or hurt us in some way. I am learning more and more. You can't take stuff personal. You really can't, because everybody has their opinions about what they think you should do, how they think you should do it, where you should go, and who you should do it with. Forgive them. Let go of judgments towards them, because essentially they're judging you, and then we in turn have this reverse judgment. So forgiveness. This might not have come in the way of, yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend hurt me or whatever. Some of you, it may be business partners that you have to forgive, because while you're sitting over here trying to do something new, they might in some ways have taken your idea and ran with it. Taking, and that's another thing. Be careful who you tell your business to. Be careful who you tell your business to. Not everyone is meant to be the sounding board for your new idea. Just saying. So anyway, if that be you, please comment in the comment box. I would love to know, because Spirit is really ringing that so hard on me right now. Okay, but let go of judgments. I feel like almost to say too, let go of harsh judgments towards yourself. Oh my God, this is a doozy. I got a part right here. Let go of judgments towards yourself. Some of us take ourselves. I be one of them at times, and I have to pull myself back like Tamika. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself some grace. Be gentle with yourself. It's crazy, because I feel like you got to already worry about judgments around you, and then you got to worry about judgments within yourself too. Okay. Some of us are trying to measure up to this idealism of perfectness. No one is perfect. We say it all the time, but in the midnight hour when we're going to sleep, we beat ourselves up on some of the most frivolous stuff. And Spirit is like, no, forgive yourself, move on. Your unforgiveness could be blocking your way of being innovative or adapting to a situation. Okay, or developing a situation, or seeing the light, or seeing the path beyond what's already been paved for you. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Okay, 2 cards: invention and rest. And rest. So invention is talking about the creativity of something you're trying to create, Some of you may be painters, some of you may be singers, some of you may want to whatever it may be, find a new invention in something, which is why the ingenuity card is probably here. But whatever it is, Spirit is just asking you to get back into that mode. Through your creativity becomes freedom. And through the freedom becomes you tapping into whatever it is your heart space is, your passion, your purpose, your calling, your convictions, whatever that is. I feel like some of you have not had any fun in a while. Some of you may have abandoned the things that really have brought you joy. It could be singing, painting, of all those things that I've already mentioned. Whatever it is for you, Spirit is saying to tap back into that. Tap back into that so that you can just allow the little boy or the little girl in you to flourish. Okay? Some of you are being called to get back into what we would call your first love, whether it be singing, whether it be dancing, whatever it is for you, poetry writing, spoken word, whatever the case may be. Allow yourself to tap back into those things that bring you joy. For some of you, it could be anything. It could be anything. We have abandoned our desires and the things that just bring us play because we've become overwhelmed with life. And Spirit is saying, no, I want you to pick a thing. It don't have to be everything that you used to do, but pick a thing that you used to do and just begin to do it and see how you feel. See how you feel, okay? Because I feel like some of you have really abandoned your creativity in some way. And for some of us, it's different for all of us. And then we have rest here, okay? Then we have rest. So this is absolutely something that's near and dear to my heart, because I felt like in this past week, and I did do some videos while I was in Florida, but I really felt like I needed to rest my mind. In order for me to continue to live out my purpose and passion, I felt like I had to show myself some true self-care by spending time with myself, by going by the ocean, by meditating, doing the most simplistic things that don't take a lot of mind and energy work. And for some of you, this is what Spirit is calling you to do, is to rest, okay? Even if you're just sitting on your back porch and listening to the birds chirp or whatever the case may be, some of you are called to just be. And it's okay to just be. Sometimes you have to steal some time for yourself, kings and queens. I'm telling you, if you don't do that, who knows where your mental will be? And for some of you, your mental depends on it. Okay, so that's a gentle nudge from the universe, a loving message. Let's see if we can get one of the healing with angels. Thank you. Divine guidance. Okay. Spirit, God, angels, ancestors are calling for you, trying to get your attention again. I think we've gotten this card a couple times throughout the readings. But some of you are asking for some type of guidance and you're needing signs in order to hear them. And believe you me, the divine is giving you signs. It's giving you synchronicities. It's giving you nudges. It's giving you dreams and ideas. It's giving you go down this path. Stop here. It's giving you all of that. But for whatever reason, because we keep going and going and going and going and going, we don't always see them. We don't always hear. Okay? We are just continuously overriding. So we have to stop and take time. I'm going to do something for myself that I used to do a while ago, is get up in the wee hours of the morning and just sit. Okay? Just sit, and that's when everybody's quiet, everything is quiet, and you can hear some things. Your spirit will begin to speak to you and you can hear some things. And what you hear might be direction for all the other things we've already mentioned. What you hear or get directions for might be in the way of, hey, I want you to sing to me. Your ancestors sometimes will tell you to do certain things for them so that they can give you a synergistically exchange, a synergistic synergy, create synergy and harmony. Okay, they may ask you for some things, and if you're not paying attention, you won't give it to them, and then they can't do what they need to do on your behalf. For some of us, um, but the guidance is there, kings and queens, and I'm learning more and more. If I take this time for myself, don't think of it as selfishness. Think of it as you're being self-fulfilling, okay? I'm telling you, some of you really need this. The seven of emotions. A lot of you are having a lot of different things competing with each other. And because they are, it's so much, you feel like any decision you make may not be the right one. Or you're delaying to make a decision because you're having so many choices. This also could mean that the divine is trying to give you some alternatives, and you just have to make a choice. Okay. For some of you, you have more than one course of action, um, but it's almost like you're going to sit on it until you find out for sure. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I would just say don't allow procrastination to sit in with these alternatives that you have before you. Okay. Let's keep going. Ooh, those just straight came out in. What else do you have, Spirit? Thank you. So the Knight of Emotions. So this means that there are a lot of fleeting feelings and emotions surrounding maybe you making these choices because it's in the challenge position. Um, but I feel like as you continue to, for some reason, I feel like, in a sense, it's meant for you to kind of slow down in some areas. And for some of you, you're meant to speed up in some areas. Okay. With the Knight of Emotions being in the challenge position, I would say don't put the cart before the horse. That's what came to me. Don't put the cart before the horse, is what I hear. Because sometimes we can get wrapped up in emotions and make impulsive decisions. Now, this very well might be a great decision once you've slowed down and think and thought about it. It very well could be, okay, but we'll probably have to clarify that here in a second. Let's just keep pulling the cards. Two cards. The ace, the ace of emotion and the three of voices. So this is right now, this is actually what you're focused on. In some ways, you feel like your heart is ready to move forward in an endeavor, and then in other ways, you go back into thinking about how you were betrayed, how you were heartbroken. Some of you might have went through a divorce, and I'm not sure this is a love reading. I don't really feel that. However, it may apply in some instances. Okay. But I feel like while you have this nudge to go forward and to move forward into the things that fulfill you, a part of you is overthinking situations. You're thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not this, that, and that. Okay. So some of you are ready to move forward, but it's that mental block that gets you. So if that be you, I'm saying, allow yourself to slow down and think about all that's at stake here. Okay. And then for this Knight of Emotions, going back to that, for some of you, it could be a new love rushing in, or love interest, or an admirer, or whatever, whether it be you or the other person. Or you might have so many choices in, not choices so much in who, but choices in what am I placing priority on that I actually want to be a part of, okay, whether it be a relationship or not, relationships in any kind. Hmm. Okay. The muse of emotions, a lot of water going on here. This is in the recent past. So in the recent past, you might have felt like I can just give my heart, I could just flow in the things that I want. And you very much can. This could be an energy that is also brought forward too. But I feel like some of you may be wishing that you just want to just get carried away, so to speak. Some of you, I feel, may have traveled to see someone, a love interest in the most recent past, and maybe you didn't let anyone know about it. Maybe you wanted to go in secret for some of you. But I do feel like in the recent past that there was some type of flow. But at present, it's almost like you want to stop that because maybe things were going too fast. Maybe it was the beginning of something, and then again, you start feeling a sense of, what if this person hurts me? What if I'm not this? What if they're not this? Okay, remember, we got to adapt to some things. I didn't say compromise your self-esteem, your self-worth, but I feel like some of us may get so rigid. Did something fly in here? Anyway, some of us might get so rigid in our thinking of what's to come that we miss out on what it could be. The Six of Materials. Okay. Um. This is some also in the energy of your strengths in some sense. Like there's a give and take here. The Six of Materials is generally like the charity card, but it's almost like you want to see how, if the person or persons or situation is going to give you back all that you may have invested in. Is it going to be a equal give and take, so to speak, for some of you? I feel like you give very well, but you don't always receive very well. Okay, let me stop on that. So part of that, I was listening to somebody else and they was like, where did it come in that it was notable or admired to turn down the things that are offered to us when we say, say somebody tries to offer you something, you be like, oh no, are you sure? Yeah. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's part of your ego, right? Your ego. So yeah, I'm trying to do better at that. Excuse me. And the four swords or the four voices is in the near future here. I feel like some of you really do need to take a relaxation break and rest. Okay. Some of you just need to dream. I feel like there's a lot of dreamers going on right now, a lot of dreams coming to fruition. But there is something lurking that is also trying to maybe steal your joy, your peace. And for some of you, you feel like it's in the area of your dreams, okay? But there is a call for you to get balanced. Get balanced. Get past this Three of Voices or this Three of Swords and really just allow yourself to kind of flow, okay? Allow your mind to relax, rejuvenate. Don't think so hard about something or even someone, okay? Because there's a lot of dreams I'm seeing taking place. But again, the question you're asking is, will I ever get what I dream? And the answer is yes. You could. You can. You just have to do those things that put some things in place that keep you, that whatever's keeping you from getting to that place of actualization, identify that and then work on it to move forward from it. The Ace of Materials. Okay. So this is like your emotions. Some of you are really driven about your money matters, your resources right now, or you may be evaluating those things. Some of you might be starting over. Some of you also may be coming into the windfall of some resources, whether it be money, real estate, investments, stock market, I hear, cryptocurrency, all of that. Inheriting that, okay? Inheriting that in some kind of shape, way, or form. I feel like a lot of us are trying to get financial situations in order right now. So definitely, and that might be one of the things that kind of, in some ways, turns you off from a certain situation dealing with someone. Okay, but spirit is like, okay, relax on that because that's going to work itself out. The Seven of Materials is in the environment. Yeah. Anything that you have already invested in or put time, effort, money, value in, you will get it back. I feel like you're evaluating, will this grow into what it is that I want it to grow? Will it grow? And the answer is yes. It will grow as long as you're giving it the right environment to grow in. And it's not always, again, it's the value that you place on whatever. It could be your peace. It could be your rest. It could be whatever the case is, however it resonates with you. But again, going back to the seven emotions, which is the center of the reading, I really feel like there's a lot of different competing factors. And when I say that stealing away, cutting off your phone, don't look at TV for a little bit, steal that time away. Some of you are being called to get up at 4 in the morning. Yep, 4 in the morning to hear what it is that you need to hear from the divine. Okay, if that be you, take heed. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. Looking at things from a different perspective, and then cycle complete. Cycle complete. I feel like there's a lesson to be learned in whatever it is that some of you are going through or some of us are going through. There's always a lesson to be learned. I feel like the procrastination situation with the seven emotions that can come up is you figuring out what decision needs to be made so that this can come to a cycle of completion. But it's also causing for you to look at things in different perspectives before making that final decision. Again, some of you are being called to get up at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning to hear what it is that you need to hear, to get the divine guidance that you're seeking for, to get that gentle nudge on what to tap back into so that you can be fulfilled and alive again. All right. Okay, so a card flipped over and I didn't see it before, but I see it now, which is the Death card. So, death, this is good. Some of you are emerging from your old selves. You're transforming. You're renewing yourself in a lot of ways. Okay, this is the outcome. After going through all of this, whatever it is that you're challenged with right now, is to make you grow. It's to make us grow. Because if you know anything about the stages of a butterfly, the butterfly starts out as a caterpillar, we know, goes through the whole cocoon phase. And after that, after you've incubated and rested and gave yourself some time away from all of the stimuli, when you come out, you emerge. So for everything that's dying, something got to come out living, right? Okay. This is why some of you, when you have a death in the family, it seems like not too long after a baby's born or someone pops up pregnant. 4 in the morning is what I do here for some of you, whoever it may be. Get up at 4 in the morning. Death card is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. I also feel like there is a lot of clearing out. There's a lot of decluttering that needs to happen. Something about these cobwebs are bringing attention to me, or spider webs need to clean out so that spirit can actually work through your home. Okay, even if it's mental clutter, again, rest, relaxation, being creative. Do something that you don't have to think too much about. Okay, we're going to clarify this Knight of Emotions here because I feel like remember when I said don't take things personal? I feel like a lot of different thoughts may be circulating in one's mind because of something someone has said, or something a group of persons have said, or someone that may have disagreed with your stance on a situation. Okay? And then you're just going a mile a minute trying to chase the situation in your head, in your thoughts, in your mind. Let's clarify this Knight of Emotions. Clarify the Knight of Emotions or the Knight of Cups, please. Thank you. The Nine of Pentacles. So, could this be that you're having a hard time just reveling in the fact that you have done the work? Could it be you're having a hard time just relaxing? You're having a hard time enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're having a hard time having gratitude right now. Could it be with this Knight of Emotions? With this Knight of Emotions clarified with this Nine of Pentacles. Could it be that the Ace of Materials that is acting upon what you're circulating in your head, could it be that it's all going to work out for your good? I say yes. I say yes. Okay. So let's get two more cards just to kind of seal. What other guidance do you have for us, Spirit? As it relates to this reading. What other guidance do you have? Thank you. The Knight of Swords. Slow down. Slow down. In order to get clarity, in order to get solace, in order to get rest, we have to slow down. Lot of different thoughts, emotions. Slow down. Slow down. Slow and steady wins the race is what I keep hearing. Slow and steady wins the race. But don't let slow turn into stop. The Magician. You are presented with everything that is needed. I feel like saying that this means that you got to know what you're working with. It's not enough to just have the tools if you don't know how to employ them. Let me get one more card. God, that said a lot right there. It's not enough to have the tools if you don't know how to employ them. And slowing down and understanding where you are. This Eight of Swords is a perception. It's a perception. A lot of us are being really feeling encased, imprisoned, but no, we're not. We got to find balance in some things. Got to find balance in some things. Some of you can't go down the street without feeling like somebody's going to miss something. You're going to miss something. Nope, let it go. Let it go. Thank you. The Fool, let it go. Let it go. Jump off that cliff. No, don't jump off the cliff. But you know what I'm saying? Go with the flow. Learn how to be easy going. That's with all of us. I think all of us get uptight in something when, something new is happening. We don't know where to go through next. We don't know who to talk to. We don't know who not to talk to. People trying to figure us out, access our energy. It's a lot. It's a lot. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, let's go ahead and get a Work Your Light, and then we're going to be done. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it's okay. It's okay. Spirit, what do you have for us for the collective to seal this reading? What do you got for us? Let's seal this reading. Trust your path. Oh, God. Trust your path. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Let's read this. Let's read this. Trust your path. Ingenuity. Rest. Creativity. Doing it new. Doing it big. Trust your path. So let's see here. It reads 54. It says, the universe is inspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and to take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights up, you will light up the world without even trying. Effortlessly. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, and just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to the whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. The work your light inquiries, if you knew you would be supported no matter what would you do? Kings and queens, somebody get up at 4 in the morning. I'm telling you, the answers that you seek, the encouragement that you need, the rejuvenation that you're seeking for, yes, it will be there for you. The Fool card, the Magician. Stand away from this toxic energy, okay? And knowing that you have all that you need. Stay in a heart of gratitude. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Until we see each other again. Ashe, ashe, ashe.